From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch. And on the mound today, Bailey Falter. What do you look for here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Horwitz settles under it, hauls it in for the out. Jay Howard getting ready to hit. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. That one ripped. Cruz going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And first offering is fouled off. Benintendi, multi-time All-Star, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Ripped on the ground to second, fires over to first. 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, and our pitcher in this game, Davis Martin.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Spencer Horwitz at the plate and takes high there. This to third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Connor Faletta throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Joey Gallo. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Josh Palacios. Hard ground ball for a base knock. 1 runs in. The throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 2-zip. So 2 down. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. That to right. McCutchen has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And the batter now, O'Neal Cruz. And a strike in there.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one outside. 3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Gallo. That's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd. Brian Reynolds here. On the ground. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. McCutchen launched a homer in his most recent game. That's down and in. A slider missed. Next pitch inside. And it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it remains 2-2. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Falter back to work. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jay Howard. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Connor Falefa gets it to first. That's it out. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cruz hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there are 2 outs. Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. Line drive. Whips it to Gallo. That takes care of Kiner Falefa. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Robert, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Braden Montgomery. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And that one missing low.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that's down and away. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to Gallo, and a couple of quick outs. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger. So runner at second, 2 down. At the plate, runner takes off, pitches low. Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That's in there. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay.
Whips it to Gallo, and they take. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and misses. Strike one. On a line out towards center. One down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And first offering is fouled off. Now one miss.
One strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's towards center. Cruz under it. Drops into the glove, and there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. McCutchen after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Slider for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, as you can see, got him way out in front with that off-speed pitch. He was set up perfectly by the previous pitch. Good fastball, speed up the hitter's timing, and then all of a sudden with a really good arm action, same arm speed, could not recognize the changeup.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Two away now.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike two. Just off the outside part of the plate. Up the middle, Howard. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at PNC Park, and here is Sosa to the plate. Falter back to work. This one in the air, center field. Cruz makes the grab. One down. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swung on, belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Andrew Benintendi steps up. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side. Gonzalez throws to first in time, and Benintendi is out. So here's Robert now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the air, right field. McCutchen coming on. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh. And the batter now, Adam Frazier. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Save! No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch misses.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man at second.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
That's the second out. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Borucki.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back and out of here. He shoots one out to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
Back-to-back homers, always a special.
And now, Josh Palacios.
Number 51, David Bednar.
And there's a strike. Bednar in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Nobody out, runner at first. Fought off foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jay Howard. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 rounds. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cam Boozer.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And the pitch. There's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Whips it to Gallo, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bart in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and the Pirates go.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Pirates.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stratton, the right-hander, also getting loose. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. Robert on second. Montgomery at first. 1 gone. Strike 2.
0-2.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game.
Now pitching for the
So 1
Pirates.
out, nobody on. Here's Joey Gallo. He's already homered in this game.
Caleb Ferguson.
Oh my God. Yeah.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Four runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Into center. Cruz running hard to get it. Makes the grab after a long run. And that is that. But this one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Whips it across. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Here's Adam Frazier. The other way, and a base hit.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So a man at first. And now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Frazier, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is downstairs. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Right through there for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So first and second with one gone. Key Brian Hayes now at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One ball, 2 straight.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And now it's going to be Spencer Horwitz. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. That's to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Lenny Sosa. Ferguson back to work. They say you win.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit, right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Jay Howard will hit next. 1 for 4 with a double. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air. And makes the grab. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Benintendi up here. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Cruz going back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 10-1.
Now pitching for
Luis
the
Robert
Pirates,
now.
number 63, Hunter Stratton.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Smoked on the ground to second. Gonzalez to first in time. And they take care of Robert for the out. And the inning is over. But the White Sox get... And welcome.
Leading off for the
So they turn to their closer, Penn Murphy.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Top of the morning, Ninja, medium dark skin tone.
What's up, Trey? That movie was dope as hell, dog. That ballerina movie was cold.
On the ground to short, Howard. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first
What is he
baseman's mitt.
doing this to
Snakes
first?
the liner back to the
I'm
mound.
throwing the ball to first. You see this is the game.
catcher.
So it's their last
You should
chance
be
in this
doing
one.
first.
This is Joey Bart.
Okay,
And
I guess
first
he
offering
caught it.
is
He caught
fouled
it, that's
off.
why. I thought it was ground.
2 down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Line drive. That's a base hit. Man at first. And here is Nick Gonzalez in there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Foul ball. Murphy is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing.
Whitesox, 40 at-bats, 13 hits, 10 RBIs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Okay. 5 home runs. 2 pitches, use 3 pitches, brother. Pirates 33 at bats, 6 hits, 1 RBI, 2 walks, 6 saves.
Late night game.
Yeah, I got in from the movies. I felt like playing some more baseball. 6 pitches. Yeah, I wasn't really sleepy, so I cut the game on. play a couple more games and I'm going to sleep. I got Tesla Bay. So we got about here. Three, 36, 6, then you got 42 home runs already. 2 balls. 81 RBIs. 2 balls. Three pitches with 14 wins. Wow. 180. Well, he almost had 200 strikeouts. Wow.
Was gonna hit the strip club, but I decided to just stay in the crib.
Yeah. The perfect night for that, too. A Saturday night. That's perfect, Jack. That's perfect. You want to blow no bread tonight, huh?